Hi, I'm Bonnie Swank,
Hi, I'm Dick Swank.
and we're the owners of Swank Farms.
The thing I love most about my job is all the different obstacles you have to get over during a day. It's just a challenge. You never stop learning. It's humility. You're always making mistakes, so you never ever pretend that you know everything. It's constant learning. I think maybe that's the greatest thing about farming.
I agree. It's never dull. You get up in the morning and you're just not sure. You might have an idea of what you're going to do that day, but you're never 100% sure because things are always changing. And I love working with Dick. We've always been good partners, and it's just made it fun.
Swank Farms actually was started by my grandfather, Bill Maggini, my mom's dad. He bought the ranch in 1928, and my father, my mother, and myself moved to Hollister in 1974. And Swank Farms was started in Hollister that year. On my birthday, the longest day of probably my life, we worked 22 straight hours moving the cows from Calistoga to Hollister. One truck broke down, dairy barn wasn't quite finished. It was a great day.
Happy birthday.
And we had 120 dairy cows that we milked. My dad made hay. I made hay with my dad, but it was kind of boring, hauling hay from one spot to another spot. So I decided to start growing vegetables. My grandfather's favorite vegetable was tomatoes, and I didn't realize that was my favorite vegetable. And the first crop that I really thought I could make money was I grew one of the best tomatoes you could possibly eat. And I said, if I can consistently do this, I can make some money. And 25 years later, I'm still trying to figure out how to make money growing tomatoes, because it's a lot harder than you think it would be.
But he grows delicious tomatoes.
And we are known for our tomatoes.
Yes.
My grandfather would be really proud of me.
He would
probably is.
Yes.
But they worked their way up to buy the ranch that we farm today and own today, and I'm so glad they worked so hard for us to continue. It's a great thing.
And we're very proud to be able to continue farming in San Benito County.
It's an interesting history because my grandfather was William Maggini, and we have really deep roots in San Benito County, but I didn't realize it growing up in Calistoga. And it just keep the farm going. It's a big deal. I'm very honored to be able to continue farming and keeping everything in place. It's great that it's Swank Farms, but it probably should be Maggini Swank Farms. I'm extremely lucky for my mom still to be alive at 92, and she lives on the farm. She's really the reason why Swank Farm is in existence. It was her father's property that we farmed, and my mom worked extremely hard to keep us in business. She is an integral part of Swank Farms, if not the most integral part.
I do believe that my mother-in-law is somewhat in awe of what we have done, because we could talk about things, we could say, oh, we're going to do this or we're going to do that, and to actually visualize it. Over the years, we've really surprised her, I think. When I met Dick in 2000, he talked about doing a corn maze. A friend of his had suggested that he might be interested in trying. Money was tight, and you're just trying to diversify and grasp at straws. So a couple months into the relationship, he had planted the cornfield. He had no design. So I asked him, I said, do you need a design? And he said, sure. So I went to the bookstore and I bought children's books on mazes. And I designed the very first maze that way. I've designed the maze ever since, and always different. Some of them have been quite intricate, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun in the design aspect. When we first started in 2000, we had our corn maze, and then in 2001 we added a nighttime scary haunt, which was very popular for many years. When we moved to the new location, we decided to do things differently, and last year we created a lighted trail and a field of frights, which was totally family friendly. And that's been our whole goal ever since we moved, is to really be family friendly and give the families things to do together. And it was beautiful last year to see the families walking through the lighted trail and going through the field, and it wasn't too scary. And
our business has changed. We have more people during the day now than we do at night, which is which is what we've always wanted. We didn't think we could achieve it.
We have a lot of fun things to do. We have Slide Mountain, we have jumping pillows, we have animals, we have goats and chickens, we've got pedal carts. There's just lots of fun things to do. It's a fun outing for the family.
The families come out, the multi-generations, and it's just fun to see people happy.
After meeting Dick and after understanding what he was trying to do, we just seemed to fall into working together and the relationship, and it was never a strain on the relationship. It was always an adventure when it came to the corn maze, and I think, 20 years later, it still rings true. Our life is definitely an adventure, and it's never boring.
The corn maze brought us obviously more diversity and more income, so we were able to start farming year-round, growing lots of cauliflower, broccoli, beets, carrots in the wintertime. We started making a salsa year-round. We found a grower in Southern California that could supply us with tomatoes in the wintertime. So that was another step in the right direction. We've been able to expand, and now we're building a big barn.
Yeah, I think that diversity has been the challenge, because with farming today, a lot of small farms are being sold off. It's too difficult, it's too costly, and we struggle. But we're crazy enough to keep going and to keep trying to build new things, and like Dick mentioned, the barn we're building, and we want to host events, and this is just like turning the ranch, the farm, into our dream. So we're very proud that we were able to secure the farm and keep it running as Dick's grandfather had, and then look to the future to host weddings and events and just make people happy. Farm to table dinners, yes. In designing the barn, which is more than a barn, we really played off the view, because we want people to enjoy what we see every day. We have a beautiful view of the hills, we have a beautiful view of the fields, and we literally stood there and just went back and forth to decide what was going to be the perfect view.
My grandfather's goal was, he was hopeful that a grandson would take over the farm at some point, and we have the same dream that a grandson or granddaughter will run the farm and keep it alive and well for another couple generations.
That's our hope.
And we're fortunate. We have a lot of really great employees, and you can't farm without a lot of really good workers, and they do a great job. We're very, very, very fortunate to have such terrific people working for us.
The very first year that we did the corn maze, Dick and I were sitting in the truck out in front of the pumpkin patch, and an article had been written about us in the newspaper.
Very fortunate.
And a little girl came up to the truck, and she wanted Dick's autograph. And he was embarrassed, and he said, no, you don't want my autograph. And I nudged him and I said, give her your autograph. And so he did. And when she walked away, I said, Dick, I'm going to make sure that Swank Farms is on the tip of everyone's tongue.
And she's still trying.
And I'm still trying.
And doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. More people know about us now than did 20 years ago, that's for sure. Since we started building the barn, we've had a lot of strong support from local businesses, from our electrician to our plumber, our contractor, and they want to see us succeed, and they want to be part of what we're doing, and we're not just another job to them, and I feel it every day when I come out here.
And from the beginning, the planning department, they were so extremely helpful in securing our use permit. They really took us under their wing, because we didn't know what we were doing, and we really still don't know what we're doing.
We're getting better.
In the beginning of our relationship, the challenge of doing the corn maze, and then we just kept doing things together, and we're so fortunate that we work side by side 6 days a week, and we may not agree on things, but somehow we always come up with the right solution to the problem.
Yes, we worked them out, and it was interesting in the beginning because I had my own business and our businesses just kind of seemed to meld together. And it was never really a, oh my gosh, I've got to give up my business to now become a farmer, because my background is very artistic and creative. And I mean, now I have fields to design, corn mazes to design, barns to design. So there's never been a lack of creativity challenges. So it's fed my soul. My father actually said to me one time, he thought that I had gone to school all my life to do exactly what I'm doing right now. And I love it here. I wouldn't want to be anyplace else.
That's the truth. It was the dream of my grandfather, and it's a hard life, but it's a good life, and it's very rewarding. We're fortunate we do a lot of farmers markets, and a lot of people really enjoy the good produce that we take to them. And I guess it's the challenge to keep going. We want to make the farm kind of into an educational piece, because agriculture has become so corporate. You know, farms farm thousands of acres instead of 120 acres.
And it's nice when people come to the farm, and I mean, we appreciate it, we love it. We don't always see what other people see, because this is our farm. I have a tendency to see, the things that need to be fixed. Then people will come onto the farm and they just think it's beautiful. And it's because
I see the weeds.
but I don't, it's just hard to imagine so many people don't have open spaces, that they've got a little backyard or they live in an apartment and we've got all this land and that we sometimes take for granted.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. So it's nice when people come to visit us and we see the smiles on their faces.
Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right, but how could I have known you'd ever say goodbye? And now, glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I had to miss the day. Holding you, I held everything. The moment was not if I'd only known how the king would fall. He used to say, I might have changed it all. And now, glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd bet you miss the Guess my life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss love.
Can I come with you?
You're not ready for the maze.
Grandma?
Bradley. Are you ready for the maze? Swank Farms, new location. Be there.
Good job, Sparky. Now we just need 800 more for opening day. Hey, stop eating the ammo! Goats. Pull into the left. I command you to come to Swank Farms for Halloween.
Swank Farms, annual corn maze and haunted attractions, Hollister, California.
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away, somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other who compares
Why didn't you look for me? I'm lost. I'm lost!
Swank Farms, corn maze, and haunted attractions. Hollister, California. Dare to get lost.
Swank Farms, Terror in the Corn. Notorious New Orleans. Be there.
Still got your number in my phone. And even though you don't know or listen, I still call and wait till the tone. Just to hear you say leave a message. Since you've been gone, I've had to find different ways to grieve. There's days that I don't even want it on my mind, but tonight I'm weak, so I'm gonna pull out pictures, ones with you in them. Laugh and cry a little while reminiscing by myself. I can't help that all I think about is how you were taken way too soon. It ain't the same here without you. I gotta say, missing you comes in waves, and tonight I'm drowning. Yeah, I know you're in a better place, and one day I'll see you again, but it's killing me we can't be face to face. I miss my best friend, so tonight I'm gonna pull out pictures, ones with you in them. Laugh and cry a little while reminiscing by myself. I can't help that all I think about is how you were taken way too soon. It ain't the same here without you. I gotta say, missing you comes in waves, and tonight I'm drowning. Yeah, tonight I'm drowning. I know it's a part of life, but I wasn't ready to say goodbye. So tonight I'm gonna pull out pictures, ones with you in them. Laugh and cry a little while reminiscing by myself. I can't help that all I think about is how you were taken way too soon. It ain't the same here without you. I gotta say, missing you comes in waves, and tonight I'm drowning. Yeah, tonight I'm drowning.
Baby, I'm amazed the way you
Commence bounce test.
Roger.
Oh no.
Men, I command you to come to Swank Farms for Halloween.
Swank Farms annual corn maze and haunted attractions, Hollister, California.
Gypsy wind is blowing warm tonight. The sky is starlit and the time is right. And still you're telling me you have to go. Before you leave, there's something you should know. Yeah, something you should know, babe. I've seen you smiling in the summer sun. I've seen your long hair flying when you run. I've made my mind up that it's meant to be. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me out where the rivers meet the sounding sea. You're high above me now, you're wild and free. Oh, but someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me, yeah. Some people say that love's a losing game. You start with fire, but you lose the flame. The ashes smolder, but the warmth soon